What's going on, Philadelphia Eagles fans? It's your boy Philly Day One. With the offensive line coach Chris Cooper coming in I think he's dealing with better pieces than he had in Minnesota. So I will hang my hat on that. We're gonna get into a lot of the conversation. We're gonna watch a little clip of his offensive line being a little destroyed. But after the Super Bowl, you look at guys like the Sam Donalds and stuff like that, the Lamar Jacksons, the Josh Allens and stuff like that. The guys, all the talk going into this game is that Sam Donald, Sam Donald play well, and you got to put him in there right beside Jalen Hurts. Got to put him in there right beside Jalen Hurts. He don't play well. He's not the MVP. A running back since Terrell Davis is the MVP for the Super Bowl. And there's people like Puka Nacua that went and tweeted out Sam Donald in a laughing, crying face or whatever. And people are jumping on his back. Emmanuel Acho being one of them. Emmanuel Acho jumping on his back when he goes, he's in a place where you're not at. How is it okay, in my opinion, how is it okay for people to talk about Jalen Hurts doing something nobody else has done? Go out there and perform twice, better than his counterpart twice in the Super Bowl. If he'd have won that first one, he's MVP. If he wins the second one, he's an MVP. But nobody wants to talk about Sam Donald. Is he more sensitive than Jalen Hurts? I think Ryan Clark said it best. When it comes to Jalen Hurts, the post is always going to be moved. It's always going to be moved. If you're going to give him praise for being in a Super Bowl where you gave my quarterback getting carried, you said he got carried to the championship. Sam Donald got carried to the championship. And then he goes in there and he ain't even the best person on the field. He ain't even the reason they win. The running back and the kicker is. So let's talk about it. He should be up for discussion. I think it's only right. Y'all gonna keep jumping on Jalen Hurts about it. I think it's only right. So I mean, I'm gonna pull up the Puka Nacua stuff, but I thought it's crazy. I'm almost to the point where I'm just not gonna even listen. It's enough that WIP going ripping Jalen Hurts on a daily basis. I mean, I just seen WIP. They ripping up AJ Brown for not saying nothing to say that he want to be traded. If he say he want to be traded, you want to rip him from saying he want to be traded. And then if he don't want to be traded, or he's acting like he don't want to be traded, then you want to rip him from acting like he don't want to be traded. It's getting to the point where right now it's getting to the point where it's look like a slumber party with females, where y'all just keep going, just find something out of whatever they saying and make it a thing. It's getting ridiculous, man. It's getting ridiculous. So look, let's get into the talk. Say I done fell so many times, but I got back up. I've been drugged through the mud, like it ain't been enough. I'm still going, 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 still going. Then I done felt so much pain, but I wanna give up. But I can't stop now, 'cause I've been through too much. I'm still going, 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 still going. Okay. As y'all know, man, free agency is happening. We is in free agency territory. I'm gonna play this video and then give my thoughts on it. EJ Smith was talking about free agency, who he would like to see back, who we might not see back, who will be okay to have back, and we'll talk.
Yeah, I mean, they have some big question marks at both linebacker and safety. Like with Reed Blankenship and Nakobe Dean both entering free agency. We heard from Nakobe at the Super Bowl. He said that he wants to be back, but Nakobe's a smart guy. I think
Yeah.
he understands like how unlikely it is that he will be back. I mean, listen, him and Milton Williams even more so. Like I said it about Milton last year, it's like the Eagles don't usually let talented homegrown players walk in free agency. But I think that they painted themselves into a corner, understandably so, by drafting Jahad Campbell. So, I think that those two will be important to watch. I think I could see Reed coming back
Yeah, I
more
can
than
see
I could
that.
see Nakobe. But even still, I think that they're going to have to. The tricky thing is that they're going to be more in retention mode on defense than really acquisition mode. I think the offense is going to require so much that free agency and the draft, especially the premium, the best opportunities they have in the draft, those first few rounds, I think it's going to be heavy offense. So you're probably looking at a similar group, but still a really talented group as long as they can keep some of these free agents.
I totally agree with the Nakobe Dean thing. I would love to have Nakobe Dean back. The only problem is we had already drafted Jahad Campbell. Nobody expected Nakobe Dean to come back better. You know what? And this is kind of a hot take or whatever, but I'd probably take Nakobe Dean over Zach Bond. Real shit. I would take Nakobe Dean over Zach Bond and then have Jahad Campbell play right next to him. I think Nakobe Dean can get the best out of Jahad Campbell than Zach Bond can. And I don't care who say nothing about it. With Nakobe Dean playing, I bet you can get the best out of Zach Bond. I mean, out of Jahad Campbell. Because Zach Bond, like, sitting there watching all the clips and stuff, he ain't going to do but put the boy down. Now, I ain't saying coddle the man, but in the same sense, teach him something. Like, the way he talked to him, I don't even feel like he teaching him shit. So, I would rather have Jahad Campbell and Nakobe Dean over Zach Bond. Yeah, I would do that. So, this thing with Sam Darnold, I'm gonna put it up here on the screen. Sam Darnold, Puka Nacua had a good little laugh at him. Sam Darnold is never the reason. Well, no, he had a couple of good games, but in those playoff games, never the reason why they win. Like in some cases, he was almost trying to lose it for him. But with them running the ball so well, and that defense playing real good, like, it ain't the reason they won. This is somebody you can criticize. They should be having their way with Sam Darnold. Having their way. But I bet you people going to jump to the Jalen Hurts thing. The 2 seasons that he had the back-to-back season. Never mind the fact he won a Super Bowl in one of them. He got to get some kind of credit. Does he need work on doing certain things? Yes. What quarterback is perfect? There's not a perfect quarterback. Y'all can talk about Josh Allen. Talk about Josh Allen. All them fucking turnovers he's had this year. That's not perfect. You ain't supposed to turn the ball over as a quarterback. So, I mean, you can talk about the numbers and stuff he put up. End of the day, he turned the ball over too much. So, at least we got an efficient quarterback. He ain't going to turn the ball over like that. So, I just don't get the talks, man. I don't even see the comparison where y'all can compare them. Everybody else turned the ball 10 times. Well, maybe not Lamar Jackson of recent. Not Lamar Jackson of recent. He's been just getting sacked a lot. But everybody else, they turning that motherfucker over. I don't even see what we talk about. Let's get into the Chris Cooper. Chris Cooper is our new offensive line coach. And I'm going to give him a shot. Because Lane Johnson went off to say he's going to give him a shot. Brian Baldinger talked to him. He said, I'm going to give him a shot. You know what I'm saying? We love Stout. And people want to talk about, well, damn, Stout didn't have a great year. That was 1 year. We won a Super Bowl behind him the year before that. The year before that, we won a Super Bowl behind him. And then the 1 year where, and I ain't trying to take accountability from him. The line was trash when it came to running the ball. The line was trash. But for all the stuff he's already done, you think he washed? You think he washed after one season? I didn't believe he was washed, but if they going in this direction, they say they want to give the offensive coordinator full autonomy over everything. Do what y'all think is necessary. You know what I'm saying? Do what y'all think is necessary. Because I want to win. If y'all feel like this is the way to win, do what's necessary. This should get us wins, right? I'm going to trust in you. He going to build up Jalen Hurts. And Jalen Hurts is going to start finding people. A.J. Brown should flourish in this offense. Y'all going to coach up Jalen Hurts to make him see other shit other than one read, two read run. Y'all gonna coach him up to see that, see better than that, and he gonna take it in because he want to win. He want to win. Let's watch Chris Cooper's line get destroyed by JP.
Front. They bring Zach Bond and they just drop right underneath that inside slant, and with the guy in his face, Carson Wentz just doesn't see him.
Guess who it was? Jalen Carter. Welcome back to the front line for Philly after missing last game with a heel injury.
Jalen Carter. I don't want to give people grief on that. Jalen Carter's a hell of an athlete. Hell of an athlete. It ain't like they getting beat by a no-name person. They getting beat by Jalen Carter. So even Michael Parsons said he wanted to play next to Jalen Carter. That shit would have been fucking nuts had Michael Parsons played with Jalen Carter. It could have been nuts had he played with JD. Do I want to give up Jalen Carter for Michael Parsons? Not really. Not really. We can find an edge rusher. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. We got enough problems with stopping the run. Then to add somebody who they gonna run right at. So I mean, that's all I got, man. Like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications on so y'all don't miss no video. And we out. Let's go Birds.